We're burning the books alive. We went what, 1-3? 1-3 yesterday. First losing day all season. It's no worries. We'll get it back in blood. A hook is the only thing that brought us, to a losing day. Anyways, I'm sliding in here right before tip off. Let's get right into it. From the Toronto Raptors, Jakob Perdo. Over 11 rebounds, minus 105 odds over at ESPN. 9, 9, 10, and 19 rebounds this season. No Scotty Barnes in the lineup today. The Charlotte Hornets allow the 5th most rebounds and the 6th most rebounds to centers. Sengun had 18 rebounds against them. Jalen Johnson had 7, Clint Capella had 7, and Onyeka Okongwu had 8. Bam had 11 rebounds against him, and Jimmy Butler had 8 rebounds against him in that same game. I'm also so I took that for a full unit, putting a half unit on his 12 rebounds. That's plus 125 over at FanDuel, and I put another half unit for him to be the rebound leader at plus 110 over at FanDuel. Next, from the New York Knicks, I'm taking Mikal Bridges over his 14.5 points, minus 140 odds over at FanDuel. J-Bo, what the fuck is going on, my guy? Bridges, 16, 21, and 19 points in his 3 games this season. He's cleared this line in his last 10 games versus the Miami Heat. 23, 24, and 26 points in his last 3 games versus the Heat. Josh Hart is starting tonight. Josh Hart is banged up. Next, they keep disrespecting my boy Zachary LaVine of the Chicago Bulls, taking him for 20 points, minus 140 odds over at FanDuel. 27, 25, 22, and 30 points this season. He is the main option on the Chicago Bulls. Even if you want to argue that Vucevic is the main option, Zach LaVine will be the second option. He's leading his team in shot attempts in the last 3 out of 4 games. 34 points the last game versus Orlando. Taking Zach LaVine over his 20 points for 1 unit. For a half a unit, I'm taking Zach LaVine over his 3 threes, minus 112 over at FanDuel. Zach LaVine, 5, 2, 4, and 5 3-pointers made this season on 8, 6, 9, and 12 3-point attempts this season. The last 2 games Zach LaVine played Orlando, 4 and 4 3-pointers made. Next, from the San Antonio Spurs, I took Jeremy Sohan over his 21 points and rebounds combined, minus 125 odds over at FanDuel. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Jeremy Sohan over his 21 points and rebounds, minus 125 odds over at FanDuel. Sohan, 24, 29, and 31 points and rebounds this season. 31 points and rebounds the last game versus OKC. Right before I jumped on stream, I see that they finally dropped Zach Edey's props. I took Zach Edey for 6 rebounds, minus 110 odds over at FanDuel. Yo, Daniel Berry, what's the good word? Hayes? Hayes who? Jackson Hayes? I took Zach Edey over 6 rebounds, minus 110 odds over at FanDuel. Zach Edey is playing the Brooklyn Nets today. Brooklyn Nets are going to be without Nicholas Claxton. Without Nicholas Claxton means that they will be without a center. Zach Edey should easily pull down 10 rebounds. His minutes are fluky. His game logs are fluky. His fouls are fluky, but Zach Edey should get 6 rebounds. I put 2 units on that. I'm probably going to ladder him up. I got you, Paul. Don't even trip. 2 more plays that I did lock in. I'm gonna make a separate video because I'm running late or whatever. So I got so many looks in the Clippers game. I'm gonna just make a separate video for the Clippers game. In the Clippers game, I took James Harden for a triple-double. He's been flirting with it all season. Put like a quarter unit on that. I took James Harden over his 15.5 rebounds and assists. He's been smacking that line all season. And I took DeAndre Ayton, dominating of the Portland Trailblazers, over his 10 rebounds. He's been smacking that line all season. So, to recap what I have so far. Jakob Pertl of the Toronto Raptors, over 11 rebounds, laddered him up to 12, took him to be the rebounds leader. Mikal Bridges from New York, 15 points, minus 140 over at FanDuel. Zach LaVine of the Bulls over 20 points, and as well as his over 3 threes. Last but not least, Jeremy Sohan over his 21 points and rebounds. Also locked in James Harden over his 16 rebounds and assists, and DeAndre Ayton over his 10 rebounds. That's the last game of on the night, so I will make a separate video for that one. All right. If you want all my plays, as soon as I take them, all my parlays, all my builders, you can have access to those for just $5 a month. Patreon.com/F451, same as the channel. I got a feeling we're gonna have a good day, and after we do that, we will have a giveaway coming soon. Love, peace, and fish grease, man. I'll see y'all a little later. I got a Nerfy today. I got a World Series Nerfy, so I'll see y'all a little later, and I'll see y'all a little later for my Portland and Los Angeles Clippers game breakdown.